Well, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here on Famous Friday, where we make people famous, so we have famous people come here and you two
Thanks
are famous.
for having us.
Yeah,
Yes,
no doubt.
thank you.
No doubt. So I want to start with Tip because I think when you were here last, we kind of plugged at the fact that this might be happening. I don't know if you couldn't talk about it.
I couldn't talk about it then.
At the time, but we kind of plugged it in and stuff like that. So first of all, I want to get into what does this mean for Miami to be able to have, this platform and this show to be able to shine a light on Miami. What does it mean to you?
Well, I definitely feel like it's our time now. Like Miami's been playing in the back for a long time. So I feel like the Love and Hip Hop is going to help expose all of the talent, all the beautiful people, all the talented people that we have out here in Miami.
Yeah, Bobby, what does it mean to you to have it?
Well, having Love and Hip Hop Miami come to a city like Miami Love and Hip Hop period, the franchise is it's something to me. It's kind of iconic because it's such a household franchise. Everyone loves Love and Hip Hop. A lot of people do watch it. So having it come to Miami, I think it's just kind of one of those things where it's just like the icing on a cake is just going to make the franchise that much better. I mean, we bring in the heat, so you already know what time it is.
Facts, out the gate. We heard the rumors that it was coming to Miami, and you always wonder, who's going to be in the storylines, who the different people they're going to choose and stuff like that. And, I kind of like it. It's a good representation of Miami, having people who've been staples in Miami, like Trick and Trina, yourself as well, people who have paid their dues in Miami, and then also introducing us to other people in Miami that,
the Latin side.
The Latin side as well, people that we may not have been as known, in the city. I thought it was a good vibe.
It's a good combination.
Yes. Exactly. What are the feedback that you're getting from people in Miami, like in terms of like people who know you and people who like in the city? What are they vibing?
In everything that you do, you have haters. You have people that wish they could be you or be in your spot. Then you have people who just like, nah, they didn't pick the right people, or that's not real Miami. But a lot of people don't understand that there's dynamics and politics to all this. Like, we couldn't just pick 10 hood people that we know, from Miami. We had to get from every demographic because Miami is a melting pot of cultures.
Absolutely.
So the feedback is like 50-50. I see people hating, and then I see people showing love, but, they're going to talk anyway, so.
So Bobby, in comparison to the other, I'm sure you've seen the other Love and Hip Hop series in different cities. In comparison to those, where do you see Miami?
I see us taking over. I feel that where we are right now, a lot of the other franchise weren't in the beginning. Right now, we have a lot of amazing storylines. We have a lot of characters. We got a lot of drama. We got a lot of emotion. So I feel like with that all being said, I feel like right now we're in a good place. I feel like there is an opportunity for like more seasons to come.
And there's real talent.
Every
person on there. Okay, except for the exception of a couple. Okay,
the shade
of a couple. Every person on there has been grinding for years and really doing this for years. Like, we didn't just start doing this because we got on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, I've been doing music.
Or because we're a producer's girlfriend and we have to do it or whatever. Like, everybody, except for the exception for a couple, have been doing this for years.
And that's even to the point of even the introduction I gave you. Like, I know you've been on this show on Famous Fridays for your career, outside. So it wasn't like Love and Hip Hop Miami brought that to brought you here on that level.
Well, Love and Hip Hop Miami brought me here today. Woo woo!
And we're glad to have you, Bobby. You're on the show and you I guess entitle yourself as one of the first openly gay rappers from Miami and stuff like that.
I'm not the first, but I'm just going to be the first to succeed. That's just the difference.
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. So you're not the first in Miami? You're not the first?
I'm not the first, period. There's been openly gay rappers all over the world like trying to do it way before my time. It's just I feel that I'm the first to actually, do what I'm about to do and do what I'm doing now. And like nobody's holding conversations with Trick Daddy. No other gay rappers, you know what I'm saying? No other gay rappers having DJ Feezy right now, like give him the green light, look, keep going. So like I have a lot of support from a lot of the OGs that a lot of the openly gay rappers would not normally get. So I feel like I am pioneering the way, but at the same time, it's about who does it right. It's not about who does it first. It's about who does it right.
It's true. It's true, and we know that. So give me a little history on you. Let me get to know a little bit of your story a little better. Were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the county of Dade.
Right.
I've been doing music since age 15, so it's been over 10 years now. And I just basically started off as a singer. And then
okay,
I started singing first, and then once I seen that it ran in my blood with my cousin being a rapper and all that, I was like, let me try this rap thing, and I really was good at it. So I felt that I was good at it, and a lot of people were telling me that I was good at it. So I was like, you know what, let me just try to do this thing as a rapper. But I wasn't out the closet yet. At age 19 is when I decided to come out the closet, and that's when everything just took a turn, and everything took longer to happen for me, because it was like, now, like, oh, hold up. We can't.
You have to remix this whole situation.
Yeah, we gotta people weren't ready for it. I feel like a lot of people still aren't ready, but I feel like people are way more ready than they were 5 years ago.
Oh,
now.
Absolutely. It's a different time. Let's go back to your heritage a little bit. Where are your parents from?
My mom's Cuban. My dad is half black.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your dad is half black.
I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm half black. My dad is black. My mother is Cuban. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm half black, half Cuban.
That's what's up. So when you talk about age 13, when you decided to come out and stuff like that, how was that transition for you in terms of like socially?
Well, at age 15 is when I started to do music. I came out of the closet as an openly gay male around 18, 19, after I graduated from high school. It was like the most liberating moment for me, because I felt like in that moment I was living my true self. I was living in my truth. I felt proud. I felt happy, and I felt like that weight was off. And I was like, okay, wait, I can focus now on me. I can focus now on his career. I can focus, and like it was just like a breeze from that moment on. Socially, I would say a lot of people didn't accept it. People still don't accept it, but you have to accept yourself first before you even can be ready for anybody to accept you. So I had to go through, loving myself, finding out who I am, and now today I can stand here strong enough and be able to take this load and be the face for the LGBT community and be like, look, it is what it is. We rocking out. You don't like it, you don't like it. You like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Tip, I mean, a little bit of history on you, I know, but I hate to assume that every listener, everybody watching knows what I know.
Right.
So you're a horrible interviewer. So can we get a little bit of your history too? You have an exotic look to you.
I do. Thank you.
Of course. You know what I mean? Can we get a little bit of your heritage, where your parents are from?
My mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is black, and we're from New York. I wasn't raised here, but I came here at 10 years old, so Miami is all I know. Like, I can't even get around in New York at all.
Right.
So even when people be like, oh, she's not from New York, the reason that I represent Miami is because my name was made in Miami. I make my money in Miami. So that's where the name comes from. It's not because I'm from here or anything like that.
And that doesn't even matter.
Don't matter.
I mean, but people make those comments, oh, she's not from Miami. That's not what it's about.
Right.
I'm a part of the Miami history, though.
Of course you are. Like, I can attest to that. It's not where you're from, it's where you are. This is what we're dealing with right now. Miami, tip drill. Let's talk about how you got that name and the origin of that name, because a lot of people don't understand tip drill.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I started off as one of the most. Well, I changed the exotic dancing industry. I changed the game, made everybody step their weight up.
You did.
I had that name from being an exotic dancer, and the girls were like, at that time when I first started dancing, all the girls were like fine, but they were dancing like really sexual and stuff.
Right.
So I was dancing real fast because I didn't know how to dance. And so I was like booty shaking, and they were like, you should name yourself Tip Drill because the girls in Atlanta dance fast like you. And my name was like Fantasy Red or something. Then I changed my name to Tip Drill. I tried it, and then it just stuck. The name Tip Drill just stuck, and so here we are. Tip Drill, Miami Tip.
So was there any kind of background on Tip Drill, like in terms of where the origin of that name came from?
No, I mean, no, they just said you dance fast like the girls from the Tip Drill video.
From
those
the
were the Atlanta,
video, right?
Those were the Atlanta, all of those were Atlanta dancers, and they dance different from the Miami girls, so yeah.
Wow. You seem to have rose really quickly in that field in terms of popularity, from what I know and I witnessed, you know what I'm saying? Could you talk about that a little bit?
Well, you know what? They always say all blessings don't come with a check, and at that time, I was just grinding. Like, I was doing a bunch of music videos for free, like traveling for free, not asking anyone to book me, and just, I was grinding. It took a while. You might say it felt quick, but it took a while. Like, I did a lot of traveling, paying for my own room, going to different cities and states, doing what I do, doing a whole bunch of music videos for free. So now when I come home, everybody's like, that's the girl from the Fat Joe video. That's the girl from the Plies video. That's what, but I did all that for free.
Gotcha.
But that's how Tip Drill came about,
yeah,
right? Right.
What would you say was the highlight of your career at that point, where when you did that thing or that happened, it kind of took off from there?
The highlight of my career is when King of Diamonds opened. And they had like that 35-foot pole, and I just started. I was the first one to be going all the way to the top and doing all the tricks. And then Lil Wayne was coming every week to see me, or T-Pain was coming every other week. Like, that was the highlight of being Tip Drill.
Wow.
When King of Diamonds opened.
Wow. Do you see yourself transitioning fully away from the that arena, or do you enjoy having it still play a role?
I mean, I see myself, of course, I don't do all of this just to stay, stagnant in one moment. I do all of it to elevate as a woman, as a person,
Absolutely.
as a businesswoman. So I don't do it. I don't see myself staying there. It's a stepping stone, because without that, I wouldn't be here. Yep. So no, I don't see myself just,
So on the Love and Hip Hop tip, I remember also seeing that you used to do a lot with Chanel, with Jocelyn Hernandez. Sorry. Do you guys keep in contact now that you're a part of the Love and Hip Hop family?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Not at all. No, we don't.
Okay. But during those days, the original Diamonds.
Right.
I remember those days.
But see, Miami knows her as Chanelica. I know her as Jocelyn because we grew up together. So when you say Jocelyn, that's more relevant to me. But Miami knows her as Chanelica. But no, we don't keep in touch.
Okay, because I was wondering if she was like, "Hey, girl, welcome to the family." You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's not welcoming with open arms like that, and it's all good.
Yeah, that's all right. You blazing your own trail right now.
I'm in my own lane, in my own track. The tortoise and the hare.
Yeah, yes,
right.
indeed.
Long lasting, not in and out.
Got you, Bobby. As far as your musical career, you made the shift from singing now to doing hip hop, and this is your focus. What lanes are open for you right now? I want to understand, where are you at with the music right now?
I have a hit single right now. It's called "I Need Your Love." I need your love. It's just a fun record. It's a dope record, and it's just a positive, uplifting record. And that's what I want all of my records to be about: inspiration and being uplifted. But as far as what I have open for me right now is a lot of things. A lot of blessings are coming my way. Obviously, I'm sure you can see, but it's just more so of me just lining my ducks up in order the right way. So let's see. I want to get into acting. That's part of a big thing for me. So I'm gonna definitely do that and just get into wherever the check's at. Who said that earlier? Mo. Wherever the check is at.
Indeed, because even just seeing you as a part of the show and me learning about you through the show versus
dope.
I do see a lot of lanes that you could go in, even with the modeling, even on so many different levels.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you got that swag to you, and you have a level of flamboyancy, which is you command the room you're in. You know what I'm saying?
I just try to be, as me as possible. I don't try to be flamboyant. I don't try to be extra. I just am, and a lot of people viewed that as a hindrance. But I'm noticing now, since the show, a lot of people are supporting me. They're like, look, you don't have to change for nobody. People need to support you because you are, you're you, and everyone deserves to. Everybody has their own thing. Nobody's perfect. There's not one person that you can be like, oh, yeah, he's perfect. There's got to be something from everybody that's like, oh, I cannot stand whatever. And then for me, it's just so happened to be that. But I think that me, for right now, I just want to literally create as many opportunities as I can while breaking down barriers, because that's important to me. You know what I'm saying? It's important, the fact that I use my platform for the right thing instead of for my own, for Instagram or for fame. It's no point. At this point, I need to use it, run with it, and do what I have to do and fulfill my purpose here on earth.
You seem like you have a plan, bro.
I do.
He does.
I know he do.
He does.
I do interviews all day long. I can literally read 10 words and I already know what it is. You know what kind of way? So sometimes I'll vibe people and I'll actually look at people who have no career yet and be like, yeah, that person's gonna make it, and be correct. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I ever interviewed Chris Brown. I was like, oh, that nigga's gonna make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's you can just see certain things. It just oozes out. Hey, it's Marty stood up one for hip hop R&B in the Breakfast Club. We are 103.5 The Beat. It's Famous Friday. Mr. Mauricio on the set, doing what he do, setting that vibe for Friday. What's good, Mo? You already know it's 103.5 The Beat. Miami stood up one for hip hop, R&B, and The Breakfast Club. We are here, Famous Friday. Tip Drill in the building, Bobby Lytes in the building, Love and Hip Hop, Miami representing, and Two of my favorite, I don't want to call you characters, but two of my favorite personalities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The word character seems like Disney, you know?
Yeah, we're characters.
It sounds fake.
We're
not fake.
Right?
Yeah, but the fans call us characters too. They'd be like, "You're my favorite character on the show."
Yeah, they call it characters in TV shows.
Yeah, they do.
But I guess because you're more tangible to me,
Yeah.
Right.
I would rather call you, personalities.
Okay,
you know what
personalities.
That
talent.
works.
But the storyline with you and gunplay and stuff like that, I think it's so cool. Some of the things for me personally, I can definitely connect the dots, and some other things is like, really, gunplay and Trick Daddy behind finger licking, having a meeting talking about women in life,
Yeah.
But I get it, because with reality shows and not, we just gonna keep it 1,000 with reality shows. There needs to be a story.
Yeah.
Or else, we'll fade a lot quicker.
Right.
So there needs to be things for us to look forward to. And we do understand that at the end of the day, it's a business and stuff like that. So they try their best. So those things are one thing. And then whoever, no disrespect, is Trick Daddy's stylist.
Oh my God! I think he's his own stylist because he don't listen to nobody. He don't Trick. There's no one that's gonna be able to say, "Here, Trick, put this on. You gotta wear this." Trick,
for our promo,
like,
the VH1 had a dress like the people for the promo.
Yeah.
And he was they were there picking up like our stuff, the stylist, and I just remember Trick saying, "Oh hell no, I'm not wearing none of that." I just knew it was gonna be trouble. I said, give me whatever y'all got, I'm gonna wear it. Just give it to me. But I know Trick Daddy was definitely like, "Listen, I got this, okay? I know what I'm wearing, I know what I like to put."
Wow, so he's actually doing that himself?
Yeah.
Okay, Trick.
So.
It's Trick Daddy.
Maybe he needs to utilize a stylist. I don't know. That's a little bit. IJS. But aside from yourselves and your own storylines, what are some of the storylines that interest you? Within Love and Hip Hop.
Mine's is JoJo's.
I was gonna say,
I like JoJo's storyline because they look like the Spanish mafia. They, like her little storyline. I'm watching the El Chapo series now, and it reminds me of the same thing. Like, it's so crazy. I feel like her dad just,
running stuff.
Yeah, from Mexico to America.
Same. Like there's like a few, that I'm really genuinely interested in. JoJo's, of course, and of course Amara's is very interesting. But I'm like really here for the whole the Prince situation with his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Because this Monday he gets kicked out, and it's just funny to me because I know him. I know him personally, and I know, what I'm saying, and I know that.
I want to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, I want to see his whole little player. He's such a player, and then of course JoJo's storyline looks like, oh my God, it could be like a freaking TV show, like a TV series,
right.
Telemundo,
a spinoff.
Right, that's awesome. Talking about Prince, we did the movie premiere for.
Den of Thieves.
We did the Den of Thieves, and Prince was out there, and I had to actually go run and talk to the actors, and Prince took over. So yes, he really has that host.
That's
vibe.
another personality.
Yeah, it is.
He don't
and
play.
I've actually seen it in the club without really knowing him. I see them climb, like just doing some crazy stuff, to get to the DJ booth, and they're standing up there, bravado style. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's how it's done now.
Right.
No, Prince is crazy, literally.
But what's he like? Because I guess you guys hang out more.
Yeah, that's my homeboy. No, he's cool as fuck.
No, you're good.
He's super cool, and
he's one of us.
Yeah, he's one. I was gonna say he's one of us.
Right
like he fits right in with us.
He's crazy like us. Like we're like the dynamic duo of the show.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of times you see us three together because we're the turn up crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're the turn up crew.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. Now that you've had the experience and you're sitting back watching it, would you do it again?
Hell yeah.
For sure.
All right, that's what's up.
Hopefully they bring me back.
Ultimately, what would you like to see, not for yourself so much, but what would you like to see come out of this situation? Like, the
Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, the Love and Hip Hop situation. What would you like to say, well, hey, I'm doing this, but I would really like to get this out of it? But more specific.
Like what do I want? I thought you were saying like what do I want to see out of other cast members?
No. Like you, based on
what do I want to? Well, I mean, it's definitely I want to move up. Like I want to be. I'm a great host. I think I have a great voice for hosting and things like that. So like doing kind of talk shows, movies, acting. I'm an author. I already wrote a book, so more books. Like this is just a stepping stone to be greater.
Right. So
whatever's
that same word we use.
Right.
Like
an all around personality. Right.
That is dope.
Yes.
Acting, the books.
Yes.
Going and talking about your life and things you've been through.
Talk show host.
Yeah.
I have a podcast that I'm doing. It's Tipsy Tuesdays. I do it every Tuesday. So that's another thing.
What time?
8 p.m. 8 to 10, and it's really, really dope.
It is.
I gotta have you come.
I was on that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Put you on the other side of the chair.
Yeah.
We can vibe.
Just don't start sweating, you know, because it gets serious.
I'm already. It's hiding under the hat.
Anything has to do with Miami Tip, you don't know what can happen.
Exactly. Bobby, what specifically, because you also were pretty broad in saying, you know, trying to get the bag, trying to,
Yes.
You have a lot of things, but one specific thing that you would love to make sure you get out of this exposure.
Man, one specific thing, I would definitely say, like my own spinoff.
Got you.
My own spinoff, my own show on something or something somewhere.
Yeah,
A spinoff could be a lot of things. A spinoff could be turned into a series. It can turn off to whatever. So a spinoff, you know, I just want to keep it going. I want to build my brand. I want to be able to have an empire from this. Like,
right.
just be like.
That's really dope.
I did
Have you
that.
gotten like email or Instagram or DMs from people who you've inspired?
Oh my
People
God,
who
yes.
wanna
I have
also-
right now I have over 400 like DMs, unread DMs, and a lot of them are like just people like just saying you are inspiration to me, like you inspire so many people. I have it, and I post this from time to time. I post it just showing the DMs because it's like they go deep with the messages.
Right,
They're like, one person was like, I was on the verge of committing suicide. I'm not sure how honest they're being, but you know, for them to
It's
write,
still a good
yeah,
feeling.
it's just like I'm on the verge of committing suicide, and I didn't want to come out to my parents, but now you made me feel like there's hope, and I feel like I can live in my truth and be. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be an inspiration.
It is, and you've said it twice, and I want to hone in on it real quick before we go on this next break. Living your truth.
Yes, living your truth. So
Isn't
important.
it a beautiful thing?
It is.
It is.
And I'm noticing now the shift. If you watch everybody who's getting it right now, what's the chick, Haddish? What's her name? Tiffany Haddish. SZA. Like, you know, like, I mean, it's
I love SZA.
the Chance the Rapper. Cardi B.
Cardi
All
B.
these-
Right.
You know, they just live it. Yeah, you know, like, I always call it that Eminem moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm white. Yeah, I live in a trailer home.
Yeah.
Where you live your truth, and people like, okay, I kind
They
of
can
love
feel
you
the
now.
realness. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They can
Because-
relate.
Sure.
You know, as we move in an era where everything is social and everything is out there and stuff like that, I think people are kind of like embracing more people who live their truth instead of you just giving me this fantasy of who you want me to think you are.
I agree.
Like, I want to know you take a crap too. I want to know, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wanna know
it's
you,
true.
you know, like I see all the IG of all your greatest moments, but I want to know that you know, you had bad credit in the past too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something to humanize you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm finding that more people who are comfortable in that lane, they're winning.
Right.
Relatability or
Exactly.
relatable, being relatable.
Absolutely. So I think both of you champion that, and I wish you continued
Thank
success.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
Popular.
Yeah.
And I wish you continued success with that. We're gonna take our last break, and but this has been really, really good. And
Dope.
Thank
Bobby,
you.
Tips already knows, but Bobby, anytime you have anything popping off,
Okay.
feel free.
Oh yes, that's
You know,
what's up.
and you can
Cool.
come directly and let us know.
Okay,
And
cool.
We'll be happy to have you on.
Okay, that's
We
what's up.
truly take this platform serious, and we offer
That's
it to
what's
people
up.
who take their stuff serious.
Yeah, I want you guys to hear the single one day. Maybe you can play that.
Yeah, we could do that. You could come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
you know,
come back for
on
sure,
that
for
tip.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
No pun intended.